Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Of course, this is going to be a short video. I always say that, don't it? And then I just kind of go on and on and on. Um, but I hope that you guys are doing okay on this holiday weekend. I'm still chilling with my family. My mother has put some ribs on the grill. She starts to prep her ribs 2 days before. She soaks them in something for overnight. Then she seasons them and let them marinate overnight. So she starts 2 days before, and then they go on the grill. The meat falls off the bone, and you just kind of eat until you can't no more. I saw her boiling her potatoes for her world famous potato salad this morning, and she's making baked beans, and she puts those small little uh, spicy sausages in them, the little skinny ones, short skinny ones, and she's doing some pies, and we've been eating like a dog anyways. And I promise you, I be saying I'm gonna go home because I only had intended to stay for like um maybe a night or so. But each and every time I think I'm gonna go home, she say, "Didn't you say you wanted me to make this?" And she just cook and cook and cook. She doing she's doing some, oh Lord, okay. Anyways, I done been here for days. I can't leave because that lady cooking all that good southern food, and I'm gonna try to make myself go home today, but the ribs are on the grill, so I know I ain't going nowhere at all. Her potato salad, which I just die for, is getting ready to be made. So I know I ain't going nowhere until I get that. So, anyways, and then I'll be back on my diet probably Wednesday because I'm taking some food. Even if I go home today or tomorrow, I'm taking some food and I'm gonna eat leftovers for tomorrow too. And I've been eating. She been cooking, and we've been eating like crazy for about 2-3 days. Okay. But anyways, you guys, I hope that you guys are enjoying your family also and your holiday weekend, um and just resting too, eating and kicking your legs up and resting. I know y'all probably hear the gospel. As a matter of fact, because I don't want them to strike my video because she got her gospel music up kind of high. So let me close it. Let me close that door. Um, Cause honey, she be cooking with the gospel music up high, child, up loud. Anyways, you guys, I wanted to talk about Young Dolph's artist Pre. When there was a young man, RP Young Dolph was on my live the other night. He was talking about that Pre is getting ready to really. He said, Fizzle has already dropped. Fizzle has been consistently going up. Fizzle's album is blazing blazing straight off the press, hot off the press. Okay. So I want y'all to go and run Fizzle up, run him up until you can't run him up no more. Okay. Make him higher than number one. Okay. And then, he dropped something with Key Glock. I hear that Snoop Bands is getting ready to drop. Paper Route Wu is gonna drop. Like, it's in the atmosphere that they are really getting ready to go hard for Dolph's death anniversary. And so I can't wait for that. I love to see they're already doing good. Like, you know, um, I mean that especially in the springtime, those dudes was dropping back to back. Like you couldn't get no breath. It was pre this, pre that, pre everything. See what I mean? Paper. That's like Jay Fizz was saying. This paper route business and this life, the afterlife, and the life after that. I love to hear him say that. You know what I'm saying? Because he letting you know that he is riding hard for paper route, right? That they ain't going nowhere. Like they're gonna represent Dolph, right? And so it makes me happy to know, first of all, to see them doing so well. I know a lot of people can't wait because Paper Route Woo has been kind of quiet, but as far as, he has not dropped anything. But Wu is extremely talented. He is very talented, and I'm happy to know that he's gonna drop something. Him and Snoop Vance, I hear, is supposed to drop some stuff together, and then separately. Him and Snoop Vance always just kind of rap together, because I remember seeing an interview that Dolph did. He was like, he signed them because Wu and Snoop was together and they was blowing up, and he said, he was like, man, they blazing hot. He wanted to go on and sign them because they was hot. Um, and they was talented rappers. So that makes me happy to know that they're getting ready to just show out for Dolph's death anniversary. I like to talk about them because I understand that there was a lot of jealousy and stuff surrounding them. Also, the reason that these people wanted to take Dolph out, and it was so easy for them to gas up some of these other young men to take Dolph out. It was to also handicap them because Dolph was independent, teaching them the independent route, and they was mad that some of these rappers was these young men that's on Pre's label was gonna be doing better than them, especially taking the independent route. And it makes me extremely happy to see that they're continuously doing it now. I have been seeing some rumors of Key Glock is signed to Empire. Key Glock already, Dolph had already, he's up under Pre has already got a distribution deal with Empire. Okay, when Key Glock said that he had signed a deal, he didn't say what deal he had signed. He didn't say who he was going to sign it with. He had said on an interview before, when the guy asked him about, was he going to sign any more deals, because he was supposed to sign a water deal. He says, I'm not this, that when I sign a deal, I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not saying it verbatim, because Moneybagg Yo done went and jumped on that. Everything that Dolph had for them, it seems that other people was watching, and they would have got a bigger percentage of it because they are independent. A lot of people went and jumped on it after Dolph died. So I can't blame Key Glock for moving smarter and not letting the enemy know as much, because trust me, you got people that claim that they are the general. Okay, that's what they claim, that watches so that they can try and hijack and imitate everything that Dolph had in the atmosphere as it relates to him and as it relates to his artists. Now, a lot of people, before anybody get on here and say, well, you ride for Pre. Yes, I do. Why you ride home? Because I want to. Y'all better be glad I'm still in my mama house, because y'all know how I am now. Because I get to acting a fool and cussing, but I don't cuss around, my mom and my aunts and my dad and all of them. I don't do that, okay? Or any of my cousins that are my mom's age. I just don't do it. My mother's in there, she'll have a fit. But when they ask me, when people say, why are you, why is she still taking up for Pre? Because I want to, goddamn it. That's why I'm doing it, okay? Okay? Because I'm a grown ass woman. And I can do whatever I want to do, except for cuss in front of my mom and them, okay? That's why I'm doing it. And because I know, and I heard it from the source, they ain't had nothing to do with that paper route one out there. That was straight dropping Cornelius and the rest of them little snotty nosed dudes that y'all gonna see that they gonna indict pretty soon. And the ones that sent them, okay? And it didn't have anything to do with the pre-artist, okay? That came from the source. It's still an ongoing investigation, but I'm willing to bet you whatever it is that's going on in their ongoing investigation is not leading them to Pre. It's leading them on the trail that they was always on. Okay. And I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to explain to nobody why I feel a certain way. I'm a grown woman. I feel what I want to. You feel what you want to, and you kiss my ass if you got a problem with me feeling how I want to. Okay. I have to go and get rough with some of these folks because they got me effed up. Okay. It makes me happy. Okay, to see that these young men are carrying on Dolph's legacy. Dolph created Pre. That's his legacy. Okay. And it's a matter of loyalty, because they could go on and do their own thing if they wanted to. but loyalty is keeping them there with that label. Key Glock is blazing hot at this point. Oftentimes people get the big head and they'll go, well, I'm gonna just go on and do my own thing. And then that's when but he's still there. Okay. So I did say I was gonna make this short and I am gonna make it short. So, I'm happy to see them. Um, I'm happy to see or hear that they are going to be dropping, you know, and that they're going to set it on fire. And they already talented. They had already been setting it on fire. So I'm not surprised. It's not really anything that I'm waiting to see, because if they say it's going to happen, I already know it's going to be big. Those boys was already making noise. They was already making noise. I mean, Big Moochie Grape, with Christopher Wallace, and Big Moochie Grape is very talented. Big Moochie Grape is a modern day Notorious B.I.G. That's how I feel, nigga. If you don't feel that way, F you. Don't come for me. You got a right to feel another way. But that's how I feel. He's a modern day Notorious B.I.G. The dude is blazing. Okay? And I have to get like this because y'all know folks have the nerve to come for me because they can't control me, and then makes me hotter than fish grease. Don't you ever think you can control me. Don't you ever ask me why I feel a certain way. I'm grown. I feel how I want to. And that's how I feel. Okay? Notorious Big Moochie Great is a modern day Notorious B.I.G. Okay? He's blazing hot. That dude is blazing. Okay? You got Key Glock. All of them got a different sound. You don't never get tired of them. Like when you get tired of one artist, there's no similarities in their sound. So if you get tired of listening to one, Dolph was a genius. He had an artist with all different styles. So if I get tired of Moochie Grape this week, I can just go listen to Key Glock. He got a different sound. He's got a different style. Okay, I get full off of him. Now I'm gonna go listen to Jay Fizzle. There's no similarities in their style, but they all blazing. Okay, and I'm happy to hear that they get ready to do a big for Dolph's Death Day. I just hope a devil in Hell don't try to rain on that, because even in death, Dolph still got people bother God. Give him a stroke. And I'm talking about anybody that claim that they a boss and they still trolling him. They try to troll him in depth, but a lot of them ain't gonna be, even the ones that these folks sit in the background and send these folks out to troll Dolph. They won't be trolling them for long because they're gonna be indicted. If y'all don't believe me, y'all just keep watching me on that. Okay, y'all just keep watching. They're gonna be indicted anyways, and I think they know that they're gonna get ready to be indicted. That's the reason why they're saying, well, I might as well just ball and try to play gangster to the end. Okay. But I would think that they would be trying to repent, because life is a long time. And I don't believe the ones that are surviving on the outside, that's call themselves calling these shots, that's got these weapons, they're not gonna survive on the inside. I think they're trolling him in hopes that somebody will take him out, because they know that they can't go in there and do life. They want for Pre to retaliate and take them out, therefore that they won't have to go and do life, because they too scared to go do life in a prison. Okay, they want to be taken out. But I'm happy Pre, as Key Glock said, ain't allowing nobody to trick them out of their position. Let them folks handle them. Let the FBI and the TVI and the DEA and the ATF and the marshals and the Memphis police homicide investigators handle them Negroes. They got them. Okay. They trick themselves. They trick themselves out of their position when they allow somebody to manipulate them into taking their boy out, to actually get into their beef and then manipulate them into taking their boy out. Okay. They tricked themselves out of their position. In the meantime, they did ruin Dolph's family's life, because they're the ones left his children to have to pick up the pieces, and they got the nerve to be trolling. Them indictments can't come down fast enough because they coming. Okay. Wish I could tell y'all when. But as for Dolph's artists, be on the lookout. I hear that they get ready to set it on fire for his death anniversary. That's what a young man said last night. And I believe him because they already been doing good. They already been doing good. Dolph represents something much bigger than what the haters tried to do to him. They tried to silence him and they still couldn't. Because it's still Dolph this, Dolph that, Dolph everything. Dolph got a street. Dolph got a mural. Dolph is king of Memphis. It's Dolph everything. They thought that we would silence him or whoever, and we're going to take over. I'm going to be the plug. The DEA said you ain't going to be the plug. That's what the DEA said. Okay? So everything that he represents when he was living, he still represents, and it's even bigger now in death because everything they tried to just kill his body for, because they couldn't kill his spirit, they still can't take. They still ain't been able to take it in peace. And there's going to be a lot of turmoil around it because as I keep going back to, and I keep saying it for a reason, as I hear more stuff, as I know more stuff, it's in the atmosphere. And they don't come from nobody off the street. I don't talk to people on the street, okay, about this. It comes from the people that know, that's working this, okay? So that's why I keep hearing in my spirit as it relates to Dolph's case. And it's got to be a word for his family. God says that scripture where God says, when I get them back for what they did to you, you gonna see me get them back. I keep saying that for a reason because I know that God on his get back. I know that a lot of people, they can't see it right now and they don't know what's going on. So they can't, a lot of people are just anxious. They get real anxious. And I keep telling y'all wait it out. God got this. But God says, when I get them back for what they did, you're going to see me get them back. Dolph's family and his fans is going to witness them, God get them back. And he says, I prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Okay? And I'll make your enemies your footstool. So Dolph's family and fans is going to see the get back. And then God is going to give them a seat at the front of the table. He's going to prepare the table and give them a seat at the front of the table to witness the takedown. They can't just kill somebody like that and get together and have somebody taken out like that and not think God going to get them back. That's how I know they sick. Some people, that cocaine and all those drugs and stuff, they think that they God, but they ain't. Jay-Z or nobody can't need, these folks ain't God. I wouldn't care what their connections are, whoever it was that was involved. They still ain't bigger than God. And just because a lot of these Negroes don't believe in God don't mean God don't exist. It just means that they're ignorant. Okay? Sometimes it has to look like the enemy is winning. Because as the higher they go, the more the higher up they go, especially when they didn't get it right, the more people see them right. And then that means that they're in the right position for a whole lot of people to see them when they come down, because whatever goes up has to come down, especially when it didn't go up right. And what they did to that boy was not right. Every time I play that video of young Dolph's car leaving, hold on, let me see. I want to show y'all this. Every time I play this video right here, it hurts me. It hurts me to my soul because they was not satisfied until they took him out, and they thought it was going to make their lives better to get him out of the way. Okay? And they can laugh and giggle and talk about they smoking on Dolph packs all day, every day. When they get back to them folks playing for them downtown, ain't gonna be nothing nice. And no lawyer can do nothing or put a bunch of mess in your head so they can get more money. Okay? It was not right what they did to him. And then they thought they had won when they did that to this boy. We finally got him out the way, but it ain't gonna work. God says it ain't gonna work.
They finna get in there.
Okay. And every time I see this right here, because he went in there one way and they took him out and then parted. How evil is that? What are we supporting? Okay. Them same police officers that surrounded that car is the same police officers that's going to surround them Negroes that think that they won when they plotted and paid to have that boy taken out. Okay. They're going to get the same type of attention when them folks come and get them folks indict them and come and get them. And I can promise you that. But anyways, you guys, I want you all to be looking out for albums. Make sure y'all go run them up. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't comment on my stuff. Okay? Because this is about Young Dolph and Pre. Go run them up. If you don't like pre-artists, you have the right not to like them. You ain't got the right to tell me or ask me why I like them. That's what you don't have the right to do, okay? All right. But please like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to be on the lookout for all of Young Dolph's artists. And I believe they're going to blaze it up and set it off. I do believe that. Okay, you guys, talk to you later.